Hi, I'm Keegan with the Economics Tutoring Center, and I'm going to talk now about the log rules for derivatives. So in other words, taking the derivative of a log function. There might be some variance in terms of the notation that your professor uses, but it's a good idea to know any type of notation that you would use for a derivative. Suppose that we have a function of x, and we'll go ahead and label it y. Y equals f of x equals log base a of x plus b. So where a is a constant, b is a constant, and x is the variable upon which the function varies, right? Then if we take the derivative, which finds the effect of x, the effect of a small change in x on the overall function, we take the derivative of y with respect to x. We could also write that as f prime of x. Then we have dy over dx equals f prime of x equals 1 over x, the natural log of a. And once again, the b, which the constant term at the end, just drops off, which is usually the case, and that's also sort of review from the power rule, right? So we'll go ahead and apply this to an actual example. Let's suppose that our function is log base 2 of x plus 3. Then dy over dx equals f prime of x 1 over x ln of 2. And the 3 drops off. And hopefully you can read that. So this is one of the derivatives that you could take. You're less likely to use 2 as a base in economics, and more likely to use e. So we'll go ahead and talk about the rule for e. It's analogous to this. You're just changing a to e, the number e. So suppose that y equals f of x equals log base e of x plus b. Now here's an important part to note different notation that might be used. A common way to write this is ln of x. Log base e of x is the same as ln of x. Could be that your professor uses parentheses here, natural log of x. Also, sometimes people use just log of x. They don't write a base here, but it's when they don't write the base, generally that means that the base is e for most usages that I've seen, because we like to use e. So we'll go ahead and write ln of x, just to be clear. So suppose this is our function, ln of x plus b. Then the derivative of that, or how it changes when x changes, is equal to 1 over x. And we could also say it's 1 over x times ln of e. But of course, natural log of e is 1, which we know from algebra. And so we're left with 1 over x. All right, so hopefully that will help you to be able to solve any problem that require you to take the derivative of a logarithm. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment on the video, or come into the tutoring center, or ask your professor.